Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing an unboxing of this pen which I got from the recent Pen Chalet really big surprise April Fool's Day sale. If you guys are following them on, their website in general, just, social media accounts, they had a really fun pretended rebranding. They're now Ken Chalet because the guy who runs them, Ron, was retiring and handing it over to Ken. They had a lot of fun sales and a pretended rebranding logo and some new exclusive products like an ink celebrating the rebrand. And this is one of the items which I got, the Esterbrook Back to the Land in Funky Lake. I've been thinking about this for a while, particularly because teal is my third favorite color. Green in general is my third favorite, but teal in particular, that's my absolute favorite shade of teal. And this also comes with a bunch of special gifts, nothing too expensive or wow luxurious type of free gifts, but just little pen holder and a magnetic, the magnetic thing is the pen holder, and there's a little ruler, and there's a little bit, I think it's 5 milliliter sample of ink which matches this. And I also got one of their page holders for books. This was also included in the sale. It's a dragon. I cannot resist dragons. I freaking love them, particularly because I love the Middle Ages so much, and this box isn't opening as speedily as I had hoped it to. I hate when there it goes. Finally, I hate when they childproof things for grown-ass adults. This is what the dragon looks like. It's not as heavy as I thought it would be. The other box turned out to be heavier that I assumed the dragon was in, but this is just going to be so fun. You can see the little things, so I guess you can stick it down the page with these in the back. I just thought it was going to be resting like a book form of a paperweight, something like that, but that's going to be really fun to play around with. And they also included some free fun stickers celebrating their rebrand. I didn't get the new limited time Ken Chalet ink, but maybe at some point, if they still have stock, I'll go back and get it. It's a blue ink, and I have so much blue ink already. And now, of course, this is going to be the pen. It kind of fell open a little bit when I was taking out of the box, and I obviously, of course, knew the color. It's not one of those primary manipulation things. Every single pen is a little bit different. No, what you see is what you get. This is the color, and it's so pretty, and I just love this 70s style theme they have. I only lived 2 weeks in the 1970s, so I don't really have any memories at all of the 70s, but I just really like the hippie groove that bled out from the late 60s throughout the 70s, just caring about the earth, earth tones, just being a hippie in general. And this was inspired presumably by, not presumably, no, I'm sorry, I'm fumbling for the word. I'm trying to make a better effort to come across more professional and not, babbling and speaking so fast in my unscripted pen videos. But anyway, I was told it was basically inspired by how common family road trips were in the 70s, particularly for families. And in the summer, they would go all out in a camper van, or just drive across the US in their car and stay by motels or hotels. They didn't really fly in airplanes as much as they do today, so it's basically inspired by Back to the Land, driving across the land in your car or a trailer or something like that. And it also comes in Incredible Rock, which is a nice brown shade, and Quirky Leaf, which is I guess it's kind of a medium-ish yellow shade, maybe with an undertone of yellow in it. I'm sorry, I said yellow. I meant green. Obviously, leaves are green. And I, of course, got the Funky Lake, which is a beautiful shade of teal. When I can put the computer screen down and open up the curtain, you can see it better. And it comes with a free cartridge. I really never use cartridges, but they're good to have around. And this also comes with a little sample, and this cool, I guess distressed paper is the word for it. Hopefully it's going to come out on the first try, instead of yanking and yanking when I feel so foolish when I cannot open those damn boxes at the very beginning. Hopefully this is not going to get stuck in there. Why do they childproof these things for grown-ass adults? It's so freaking stupid. Is it? Oh, I think they put it in backwards. Oh, that makes it even better. Well, I finally managed to jimmy it out of the bag without ripping the bag. I don't know why they put it in backwards. Just wow. I really hate, I know I sound like a broken record, but I just really hate how so many like pen and ink companies are like childproofing their stuff for grown adults. I mean, of course I understand not wanting it to like fall out and break in shipping or something like that, or if children come into contact with it and decide, oh, this is a fun toy to play with. But grown adults, we really don't want to spend like 5 minutes just like pulling and tugging and just yanking it around just to try to get it out of a freaking box or a bottle or just a bag like this. And so anyway, this is the pen holder. Oh, and it comes with some stickers. So this is the QR code thing you scan to like activate your pen and do your warranty. This, what a typewriter. That's on my bucket list of things to get, particularly the colored Remington portable typewriters. I would love one in like purple or like red, like dark blue, teal, turquoise. They came in so many fun, colors, and stickers are always cool. And this is just the regular other pattern continued from this box on the, I'm sorry, this is all totally backwards. I know I'm looking unprofessional again already. I do apologize for that. And this is the ruler, which it comes with on both sides, like the metric and the imperial system. And this is the, it feels like leather. I don't like buy leather like deliberately myself, but if it's coming with a free gift, like I'm not going to say no to that. And then of course, the animal's already been killed. Like why like refuse to use a product that already exists? And how do I pull this out now without like breaking it? Oh, thankfully it came out pretty easily. So you like just put it around the pen like this, and then you like hang it on the back of a book or notebook. I'm not really sure I would get like much like use out of it that way, or maybe you just put it in like a few pages of the notebook. This is like a totally new thing to me, so I'm probably going to look really stupid trying it. So yeah, I guess that's like how you're like, it's supposed to like intended to use it. And of course I'm going to be inking it up, not all the way, just to see how it writes with some of the free sample ink it came with, and then doing a swatch card of it. So now you'll get to see it up close and personal with more better lighting. That's going down a very nice shade of green. It's looking more like obviously green to me right at this minute than the beautiful tealy bluey purple of the pen color. But of course when you lay down like thicker lines of color and go back, and sometimes it dries up to a completely different color. So like the first look of how an ink swatches isn't necessarily how it's like going to write with, or even how it's going to dry up with when you swatch it more. And of course sometimes the paper you're swatching on, that makes a little bit of a difference. Thankfully this is not a shimmer ink, so I don't have to keep shaking it up in between each application. It's a very nice green. I didn't do too much filling up with it, just in case maybe I didn't like it enough to keep like writing with it for like a long time. But of course, like all inks have their applications, or maybe I would feel it matches like better with a pen that has a different like shade, like maybe something that looks more traditionally teal would go better in the pen. But of course, like everything will be determined when I actually start writing with it. I love swatching because like it's just like painting with ink, and I love like artwork, and just like I just can't stop putting down the beautiful colors. I've never like swatched with Q-tips. I just feel like there's more room for like full appreciation of a color when you're using a paintbrush, and I already have the paintbrushes handy when I go to swatch with them. And now let's just open up the pen, rest the paintbrush on that little thing my what do you call it, the page holder came in. This is Esterbrook, and this is a medium. That was the only nib size that came in for the sale. I don't know if they were like totally out of the other nib sizes, but once I had actually placed the order, it said you have an item that's out of stock. So that seems to be code for you ordered the last item we have in stock. So okay, just Esterbrook Back to the I will write the color, the name of the ink at the bottom, and the name of the brand up at the top, just in case I ran out of space. Is this okay? There it's going. Yeah, Funky Lake. Yeah, this definitely looks like more of a greeny green instead of like a teal, which is like bluish undertones to me. Nothing wrong with the color, but I don't think it necessarily matches the pen like, so much. It's a great ink, but just maybe not, or maybe it, yeah, I'm definitely seeing this pen looks like more bluish and that ink is more greenish. Again, nothing wrong with it, but it's just like not like 100% a match, just right up at the top. Esterbrook. I really enjoy Esterbrook. They have like so many great nib options, and they're starting to bring back even like more types of nibs like they did like back in the day. They have so many like fun colorways. If you don't like one, you're bound to find some other ones that more speak to you. It's a nice color. Maybe not something I would like purchase a full-sized bottle of, but for a sample, you can't complain about that. And it is like a very nice green. Now I'll just like do a longer writing sample with it in this little book. Thankfully, I will not be doing the stooge-like mistake I did in my last pen video, which is not going to be edited or uploaded because I just made so many stupid, humiliating mistakes in that with like the lighting, and then I accidentally like didn't realize I wasn't supposed to be like posting those particular pens, and like all the ink, a lot of ink just fell out. You can see in a huge splotch, and I wasn't going to look humiliated like by uploading a video when I just looked so stupid. So Esterbrook Back to the Land. Get that out of the way so I don't accidentally like smudge it when I'm writing on top of it. Can you see that? Yeah. Esterbrook. Yeah, it actually looks like a darker green on this paper, but again, this paper is proven to be like more like absorbent than some other kinds of papers, so colors are not necessarily, reflected like the same way on this paper as they would be in more like fountain pen friendly. Esterbrook SD Back to the Land. I like the feedback it provides. They always have nice writing experiences with their nibs, but so far I've only experienced the medium and the fine nib. Back to the Land, Funky Lake, and the ink is named the same. Funky Lake. Lake. Medium. It's a nice experience. I'm liking the color, liking the textile feel of the nib against the paper. Good feedback. It has a nice line width. Like medium is a really good nib size for the SD, although fine is of course really good too, particularly if the paper isn't necessarily so fountain pen friendly. Just turn that around so you guys can see it. Yeah, again, like this doesn't really seem to like match in the exact same way, maybe in different lighting or again on different types of like paper stocks it'll look different, but it's just not 100% a match, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. You don't need to 100% like match everything. And I also forgot to mention it comes with the contrasting band of the brown from the Incredible Rock. In this lighting, it's showing up way more blue on the camera. It's showing more towards the greeny tealy size when I'm looking at it. And person, maybe that'll look a little bit different when I like close up the window again. Thank you very much for watching all the way through to the end. Please feel free to leave me a respectful comment down below letting me know, do you guys have any Esterbrook pens? What do you think of them? Do you have the Back to the Land series in particular? Do you like teal pens and inks? Does it matter to you if like the ink and the pen match like 100%, or do you like not mind like a little bit like slight difference, or do you like to be like bold and like surprising and unexpected, maybe even shocking people on purpose, like a wow, I didn't expect that at all. This is like a nice so-called like work appropriate traditional boring black pen, but wow, it's coming out with like a hot neon pink shimmer ink. What's going on with that? Or this like, oh, funky looking like a Bennu pen, like fill in the colors and designs. They have so many like fun outside the box designs, but it's writing boring black ink. Wow, that I wouldn't have expected that. So just let me know your thoughts. It is picking up more of the what I'm seeing in person color now that the window is down and the lighting is different. So, and it looked like more greenish in the previous, like the what do you call, the frame of the film. So again, thanks for watching very much, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye.